Somebody come look at this. Look. Y'all hear that? They quiet now. Showbiz. Where you at, baby? Boxing Ego. Where you at? Punch Drunk. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. What's up, boxing world? This is Raw Boxing Magic, and I'm back with another video. My, how the tables have turned once again. This video is not only about Ryan Garcia not having any validity in anything he says, no honesty, no moral compass, no integrity. This is also about exposing these YouTube boxing content creators that is going to bat for Ryan Garcia, supporting Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia can do no wrong if it means to put down Devin Haney. So now, those two samples of these two supplements that has been claimed to contain ostarine in it has now been tested. The same batch, the same number, from the same companies. And that there's no ostarine in these supplements. So this only means that Ryan Garcia has not only lied once again, because he said he didn't take supplements, only ashwagandha. This means that Ryan Garcia tampered with evidence. He tampered with the samples given with the urine samples on the 19th of April and the 20th of April. He gave VADA open containers and clearly contaminated with ostarine that you can only get on the black market. So not only is Ryan Garcia proven to be a liar and a cheater, dishonest, disrespectful, immoral, you have these content creators like Showbiz the Adult, Boxing Ego, and Punch Drunk Boxing. And I like you guys. I've been watching you guys for some time. But now I'm seeing the bias. And now I'm beginning to understand what all this new media and old media stuff is about. So content creators have chosen a side of the street. That's weird to me. I'm never going to be put in that box. Ever. Raw Boxing Magic ain't never going to be put in that box. And I'm bringing something different to the game. Because now, because of this cheating situation, we're getting more into the biochemistry of the human anatomy. We're getting more into the science behind cutting weight, the science behind these supplements that we're taking. And I'm bringing that to the forefront in major detail like never before. And that's not to gloat. That's not to puff my chest out like that makes me a better man than the next. But this is what you'll get from this channel. You'll get the real, you'll get the raw. You'll get 100% of authenticity. Not this fake stuff that these guys are doing, because now people are being cheerleaders for cheaters. You're big up in a person that has proved to be disrespectful, has proven to be a liar. And you're agreeing with him. We ain't never seen, hold up, can I keep it real for a minute? Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Let me keep it real for a minute. Bro, we ain't never seen Punch Drunk Boxing views up like this since he been talking about Ryan Garcia. Since he been down in Devin Haney. Well, he always kind of down Devin Haney. But at the expense of promoting Ryan Garcia. We ain't never seen his views up like this. And I used to sit back and look at it. Yeah. I used to sit back and look at it and say, why they fronting on Punch Drunk? Why he ain't getting that many views? Why is stuff so low? I like his stuff. He's funny. You know what I mean? He get a little biased, but you know, it was tolerable. Now, there's no way a person that has love for the sport of boxing can tolerate this. These people are being cheerleaders for cheaters. I've never seen that. This is unprecedented. Right? This channel should have been called Raw Boxing Passion, because I know I get on here a lot of times and I just talk with a lot of passion. But that's how I feel about the sport of boxing. And now we're going to dig deep into the science of it. See, the thing is, from the jump, people were saying, like Showbiz, Ego, oh, he didn't have enough of the ostarine in his system for it to do anything to help his performance. Wow. But from the perspective of VADA, what do they think? What did they say? They said they tested and he had 6 nanograms of ostarine in his system, 60 times over the allowable limit, meaning there is an allowable limit of this drug ostarine. But you know what it has to be? It has to be way less than 1 nanogram. So if VADA has an allowable limit, that tells you right there that the limit that he surpassed, they believe would affect his performance. Hence, why he is guilty of taking a performance-enhancing drug. Follow me. Like, this ain't got nothing to do about who likes Devin Haney or who likes Ryan Garcia. Take yourself out of it. Play the background for 1 second. What I'm saying is, by VADA standards, he was 60 times over the allowable limit, meaning that it could affect and impact his performance. And then people like Showbiz, Ego, Punch Drunk, nobody wants to talk about the IV situation. But when we watched that 40 Days Out or whatever that show was called, the first thing that doctor that was giving him the IV therapy, because that's exactly what it was, and we'll get into that later, because I got articles and medical articles to back up everything that I'm saying in tremendous detail. Tremendous. I mean, very intricately done. So, you have a person that has mapped out a way to detoxify his body of any impurities or any drugs that he's taking by taking this IV. And the first thing that this doctor said that he was putting in, when Ryan Garcia asked him, are you putting in vitamin C? He did that for the camera, of course. Are you putting in vitamin C? No, I'm putting in glutathione right now. Glutathione. I'm putting in glutathione right now. And then I'll put in everything else. What everything else is, I don't know. You know? That's neither here nor there, but let's stick with the glutathione. Glutathione is an antioxidant. It's a detoxification process. Now, the body naturally produces this hormone called glutathione. It removes the toxins from the body while the person is asleep in order to restore, to restorate, right? When you think of the word rest, oh, I need my rest, I need my rest. Think of the word restore. That's exactly what it is. And these antioxidants / hormones is kicked on in the body once you sleep. A lot of guys whose lymphatic system is not moving properly, their body creates a fontanelle, which is an alternative route of elimination. And what it does is dispel these toxins through the skin, meaning you sweat them out. All of the people right now who sleeping, I sweat a lot when I sleep. Yeah, well, your lymphatic system is down and it's not moving properly and you're stagnated. So the body is so intelligent that it created a fontanelle to dispel and get rid of this toxemia. But when you use synthetic glutathione put through an IV, sent straight to the bloodstream, the absorption rate is almost 100%, expediting the detoxification process by leaps and bounds. So a person can detoxify their cells from cocaine, heroin, drug, steroids, anything that is considered an impurity or a foreign invader by the body, out of the body. This is how you dispel and detoxify. No one is talking about the glutathione that he was receiving all through camp. through this IV therapy. That is illegal, by the way. But you content creators, you take up for this, right? You say, oh, well, Devin Haney, he accepted the weight. He accepted the money, so that's on him. Completely negating the whole fact that Ryan Garcia deliberately missed weight. But you guys never said anything about that. Not once did I hear you say, yeah, that was wrong that Ryan Garcia did that. That wasn't right. He backed out at the last minute. He knew he never intended to make weight, and he even said it and admitted it. But, oh, Devin Haney accepted it. You knew Devin Haney couldn't back out. Let's keep it real for 1 second. Devin Haney couldn't have backed out of that. You know why? There were investors, right? There were pay-per-view numbers on the line. If Devin Haney would have backed out of that fight and fought Arnold Barboza, you think it would have been the same purse? No, Devin Haney wouldn't have been warranted to get the same money that he was supposed to get with a dancing partner like Ryan Garcia. So what would have happened was the purse would have drastically decreased, right? Pay-per-view numbers would have drastically been impacted. No one paid to see Devin Haney versus Arnold Barboza. They paid to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. So if he called out or pulled out of the fight to fight Arnold Barboza, we would have known this one day before the fight. And guess what? Who was going to pay for that pay-per-view after that? It was a lot on the line, and Ryan Garcia and his team knew that Devin Haney's back was against the wall, and he couldn't pull out. He had no wiggle room. The best thing he could do was try to get some kind of financial gain from this. So understand the perspectives. He shouldn't have accepted the terms. No, he shouldn't have. That's the truth. But the fact of the matter is, Devin Haney weighed in at 140 pounds, which was a bad weight cut. And that's on Devin Haney not making weight effectively and at a healthy standard for optimal performance. But Ryan Garcia said it out of his own mouth that it would have been the same thing if he went down to 140 pounds. He would be weak, docile, not the same fighter, right? But he didn't do that, so it was not on an even playing field. So we're talking about the integrity of Ryan Garcia. Showbiz, ego, punch drunk. Let me holler at you for a second. You mean to tell me that you guys are going to bat for this guy saying, well, I don't think he took it intentionally? What? What about Ryan Garcia's? What about Ryan Garcia says that he's honest? He's told many lies. He said he doesn't take supplements, yet he submitted multiple supplements to VADA. Right? Ryan Garcia claims to be this Christian and this Jesus lover, right? Yet and still, he's talking about sexual intercourse with Devin Haney's mother. He's talking about after Kambosos loses to Lomachenko, how he slept with Kambosos' wife, the mother of Kambosos' children. No cap is what he said. I slept with Kambosos' wife. The one who said to one of Devin Haney's team members that he would put his male member in his mouth. So much integrity, so much honesty, such a good, balanced moral compass, right? No, not at all. I love Jesus, and in the next light, you're talking about having sex with a grown man's mother after the fight. This ain't have nothing to do with the promotion for the fight. This is after the fight. You're talking to Clarissa Shields. Yeah, I want you to have my baby. Completely disrespectful. This woman is engaged to be married. And yet you're offering your male member, once again, You're offering your male member to males. You're offering your male member to females, people's mothers, people's sisters, like just being completely disrespectful, lying. Ryan Garcia said he was smoking and drinking all through camp. If that's true, why wasn't he tested dirty for marijuana one time in these tests that were done? Now, it's one of two things. Either this glutathione that I was talking about that was given intravenously, that means it was flushed out of his system, so Vada couldn't detect the marijuana in his system, or he lied about smoking marijuana through the whole camp. And what would that make him? That would make him a liar, right? So he's definitely a liar, and he's definitely a cheater. That is a fact. That is not up for debate at this point. He sent in contaminated supplements. And now the makers and the manufacturers of these supplements are coming out and speaking out and proving that their product does not have ostarine in it. So Ryan Garcia is taking the cousin of an anabolic steroid that strengthens tendons, ligaments, right? That helps you to build muscle and to lose weight without losing the muscle. Ryan Garcia is bigger than we've ever seen him. Look at the Oscar de Rarte fight and then look at the Devin Haney fight. Night and day. Ryan Garcia was at least 173 pounds the night of the Devin Haney fight. How was he able to hydrate up like that? Partly because he came in 3.2 pounds over the weight limit. And the second thing is, obviously, he's taking these drugs. Ostarine. One of the other drugs that was mentioned was nandrolone. Why would we even have nandrolone in the picture if he didn't have a trace of it? But I guess once they did a test, it was inconclusive by the time they did that. Whatever. But he still tested positive for the banned substances. The hair follicle, all of the charades, give it up. Showbiz, ego, punch drunk. And y'all getting paid off? Tell me what's really going on. Is this a conspiracy that needs to be looked into? Because you guys are putting your own integrity on the line and against a guy that has no validity in anything he says and is a proven liar, cheater in every respect. But y'all go to bat for that. What has the sport of boxing come to? But by now, y'all should know my temperature. I don't do no faking or no frauding. That ain't my texture. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Come on.